I knew immediately what he was asking. What did I intend to do about the fleece? Before I could answer, Martha Snake's muffled voice came from the pocket. I have to meet her on line 2. Not now, the jogger said. Tell her to leave a message. She's not going to like that. The last time you put her off, all the flowers in the floor delivery division wilted. Just tell her I'm in a meeting. The jogger rolled his eyes. Sorry again, Percy. You were saying? Who are you exactly? Haven't you guessed by now? A smart boy like you? Show him, Martha pleaded. I haven't been full-size in months. Don't listen to her, George said. She just wants to show off. The man took out his phone again. Original form, please. The phone glowed a brilliant blue. It stretched into a 3-foot-long wooden staff with dove wings sprouted out of the top. George and Martha, now full-size green snakes, coiled together around the middle. It was a catechus, the symbol of Cabin 11. My throat tightened. I realized who the jogger reminded me of with his elfish features and mischievous twinkle in his eyes. You're Luke's father, I said. Hermes. The god pursed his lips. He sank his catechus into the sand like an umbrella pole. Luke's father. Normally that's not the way that people introduce me. God of thieves, yes. God of messengers and travelers, if they would be so kind. God of thieves works, George said. Oh, don't mind George. Martha flicked her tongue at me. He's just bitter 'cause Hermie likes me best. He does not. He does too. Behave, you two, Hermes warned, or I'll turn you back into a cell phone and set you on vibrate. Now, Percy, you still haven't answered my question. What do you intend to do about the quest? I don't have permission to go. No, indeed? Will that stop you? I want to go. I have to save Grover. Hermes smiled. I knew a boy once. Oh, younger than you by far. A mere baby, really. Here we go again, George said. Always talking about himself. Quiet, Martha snapped. Do you want to get set on vibrate? Hermes ignored them. One night, when this boy's mother wasn't watching, he sneaked out of their cave and stole some cattle that belonged to Apollo. Did he get blasted into tiny pieces? I asked. No. Actually, everything turned out quite well. To make up for the theft, the boy gave Apollo an instrument that he'd invented, a lyre. Apollo was so enchanted with the music that he forgot all about being angry. So, what's the moral? The moral? Goodness, you act like it's a fable. It's a true story. Does truth have to have a moral? How about this? Stealing is not always bad. I don't think my mom would like that moral. Rats are delicious, suggested George. What does that have to do with the story? Martha demanded. Nothing, George said, but I'm hungry. I've got it, Hermes said. Young people don't always do what they're told, but if they can pull it off and do something wonderful, sometimes they escape punishment. How's that? You're saying I should go anyways? I said. Even without permission? Hermes' eyes twinkled. Martha, may I have the first package, please? Martha opened her mouth and kept opening it until it was as wide as my arm. She belched out a stainless steel canister, an old-fashioned lunchbox thermos with a black plastic top. The sides of the thermos were enameled with red and yellow ancient Greek scenes. A hero killing a lion, a hero lifting up Cerberus, the three-headed dog. That's Hercules, I said. But how... Never question a gift, Hermes chided. This is a collector's item from Hercules Busts Heads, the first season. Hercules Busts Heads? Great show, Hermes sighed. Back before Hephaestus TV was all reality programming. Of course, the thermos would be worth a lot more if I had the whole lunchbox. Or if it hadn't been in Martha's mouth, George added. I'll get you for that. Martha began chasing him around the catechus. Wait a minute, I said. This is a gift? One of two, Hermes said. Go on, pick it up. I almost dropped it because it was freezing cold on one side and burning hot on the other. The weird thing was, when I turned the thermos, the side facing the ocean, north, it was always cold. It's a compass, I said. Hermes looked surprised. Very clever. I never thought of that. But its intended use is a bit more dramatic. Uncap it, and you'll release the winds from the four corners of the earth to speed you on your way. Not now. And please, when the time comes, only unscrew it a little tiny bit. The winds are a bit like me, always restless. Should all four escape at once? I'm sure you'll be careful. And now my second gift. George?" "She's touching me," George complained as he and Martha slithered around the pole. "She's always touching you," Hermie said. "You're intertwined. And if you don't stop that, you'll get knotted up again."